Hey everybody, welcome to Revhead. This is a very new, it's only like maybe 2-3 days old game released on Steam. Essentially, you are in the Outback, working for your Uncle Charlie, fixing cars, building and selling cars, as well as building and racing cars. So, this is a cross between some car mechanic simulator, Jalopy, and some My Summer Car. So, let's get into it. I have been playing this game a little bit, as you can see here. I have a little bit of money up, and I have a bunch of mechanic points. Now, I am going to admit I screwed this profile up, and I will explain it to you when we get to that point. So let's go ahead and make a new one here. And it won't... Yep, that's about as far as... That's how many characters you can, so there is a limit here. This kind of looks like My Summer Car when you got to create your license with your name and all this. You cannot change skill, gender, or your picture yet. Skills is as you complete stuff, as you saw in the other one. As you do stuff, how many points you get from that. So let's go ahead and create. And here's a little blurb with the background and blah, 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 blah. Now... Here's a nice little animated postcard saying, hey, come on down to Australia, help me out, and blah, 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 blah. So let's go ahead and continue. Going to load up here is Charlie's garage. As it thinks about loading. And here we go. There's no real dialogue, it's just these message boxes. So let's go ahead and... we're going to do the tutorial because that way you get a little bit more money and you kind of learn the details. So let's go ahead, buy a car, click on the thing here, and we need to buy a cheap car to fix up. We're being told it's going to be a Walia, so here's a cheap Walia. Alright. We'll take it, and then there you go. We'll go ahead and click here. This is for parking. Again, this is where you see some elements of Car Mechanic Simulator because you would have a storage lot for everything. So you go ahead, click this, and 266,000 miles, or 1,000 kilometers, excuse me. So there we go. There's the stats for the car and blah, 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 blah. All right, so we'll go ahead and select this car to go in. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll go up here, click on the car icon, and it will give you the same information as outside. So, finish that up, and now, this is a tutorial, sorry, and click on the repair icon. Now, this is an early access game. It is not complete, so there are a bit of menu digging you have to do to complete certain items. So, yeah, the body is kind of rusty. So, I mean, plus it's not like the other games where it's a little bit of a walking simulator to go through everything and complete everything. Right now, you just use the mouse to click and drag, which I don't have the ability yet because, again, we're in a tutorial. Go ahead, click the lift icon here. It'll lift the car up. It's a little unsmooth. Alright, and there we go. This is how we're able to move around. The WASD keys don't do anything. So we want to swap the 4-cylinder for a V6. So we're going to go ahead, grab this, and remove it. Alright, so go here. There's our engine, which is in overall good shape. We can hold on to that and use it for something else when the time comes. So we need a V6. And this is how you buy all of your car parts. You saw buying a car, which is right here. You could go here and you got all these parts that you can buy. Sometimes you'll find what you need, so other times you won't. So we need a V6 engine with all the parts. Go ahead and take the car. Close this out. And you see this little blue circle that tells us what we need. So here's the motor. It's in overall good shape. It needs its oil changed, which that's fine. And odds are end up putting new filters on this. So we'll go ahead and install the motor. So let's get this the rest of this car sorted out. Select on the engine here. We'll go ahead and fix it for $300. And then we'll go ahead and, while we're in here, pull the oil filter, remove, go up here, remove the air filter. All right, so we need this is for the Walia. So, oh, right there we go. Take that, boom, close out, put the new air filter on, even though this is still in good shape. And the nice thing is you don't lose the parts that you get rid of. You hold on to them. Now, the nice thing that's also an inventory system like Car Mechanic Simulator, where you just hold on to all of this shit till you decide to sell it or keep it, or yeah, to sell it or whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the car back down. The body reappears. Not a bad looking car. All right, so quick service. I'll be just going here, pump up the tires with air, which that's something that you don't do in any of the other three. So that's kind of nice. Oil, do an oil change. Top off the coolant. There you go. The oil and the coolant, that is my summer car in Jalopy right there. Again, oh, there we go. Tire pressure is not fully up. All right. One thing I want to do real quick is I like the music, but I want to be able to... there we go. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. We could just hear the music, which is all we need. We need to be able to hear the sound effects more. Okay, let's start the car. And it looks like it's running. It's just not running well. Okay. So we'd go in here and we could adjust the timing. And we do this. Click these plus minus buttons. And there we go. Good as gold. Alright, so we now need to put a paint job on here. So... let's go ahead and do, there's blue. There we go, nice dark blue. And a white, there we go. We'll put these white stripes. You could actually put all of these on here. And this thing just looks abso-fucking-lutely hideous. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move those. So we got the one single stripe. Let's go ahead and paint that stripe. Let's go ahead and... that's different. Nah. Let's just put it at gray there. That's perfect. $400 for that. And then we are done. Let's go ahead and get paid. And we got $3,000 for the car, selling it to the guy's buddy. So, woo! Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get a car of our own. Here we go. Now, we can, again, our limit's $6,600. So, looks like we got this, these 5, as well as these 3. Now, if anything's wrecked, it's going to be harder to fix. It's going to be a lot more in-depth to fix. So this guy, and these 2 are definitely out. Rusty, that could be a hidden bundle of worms. So we got these 3. No thanks. We're going to go ahead and scratch this one off. So, we already had a Walia, and here's a Wanja, which is a bigger sedan. You know what? Let's go ahead and just grab the old Walia. Alright, so we go here into the parking lot. Let's grab it. And let's pull it in here and take a look at it. Actually, it doesn't, other than the body, it doesn't look in too rough of shape. Let's go ahead and pull it up here. Bodywork. Okay, let's wash it. There you go. Alright. Let's go ahead and change out the oil. Water looks good. Tire pressures look good. Battery could use a little bit of a charge. Alright, let's go ahead and pop it up and see what the condition of our car, the overall condition of this thing. Alright, so we could go ahead, fix that headlight. Fix the headlight there. Okay, the radiator needs to be replaced. Let's see. This corner looks good. Let's see here. Suspension. This corner looks good. Wow, this car actually might be a diamond in a rough here. Let's check the sway bar. Sway bar looks good. And we're just working our way back here, so... Alright, let's go ahead and fix that. The generator's now good. Engine. Fix up the motor. Carburetor will need to be... we're going to go ahead and remove this, and we're going to remove the carburetor because that needs to be replaced. Oil filter, we kind of knew that would be bad. Starter, that's fixable. Let's see. Thermostat, let's fix it up. Everything looks to be in good play. So, not bad. Let's go ahead and get our... Let's take a look at the steering. Steering's good. Alright, transmissions, the gearbox has been fixed. Let's see, new exhaust, new drive shaft. Gauges look to be in good shape. Wow. Battery's in good shape. Okay, so... let's see. Rear suspension on one side. Rear suspension on the other side. So this car is actually looking in pretty good nick. Let's see. Control arm. How about the rear diff? Could use a little fixing there. There we go. Lights. Okay, we'll need a pair of Walia. We'll need a tail light there. Frame looks good. What's that? Fuse box is good. Alright, what are we missing? We're missing the carburetor, which I think we had one on our other engine. So let's go ahead and, there's our other engine. There's the carburetor. Let's go ahead and fix that, and we'll remove this carburetor. Remove that carburetor. Let's go ahead and put that on the carburetor on this one, the new one. Install it. There we go. We got a good air filter right there. Alright, I think we just need an oil filter, which we might be able to, we might be able to get off of this other motor. Ah, wrong thing. Wait a second. Unless there's an oil filter for a Walia. Oil filter for a Walia. Let's go ahead and buy... Wow, that's 40. Oh. That's new. $5 more, I'll take the new one. Alright. Let's go ahead and put the... wrong one. Put the brand new oil filter on there. Install it. Actually, let's see. Was there electrical taillights? For Walia, starter. That was headlights. And this just goes to show that there's not always going to be the parts you need for the car. You have to keep an eye out and look for everything, so on and so forth. So, okay. We don't have the parts we need just yet to totally fix the car. I believe we're not missing anything at this point. We just need to go ahead and let's start it up. Okay, and it must be purring like a kitten because I didn't hear it. Alright, we'll drop it back down. Double check our timing here. Oh, we don't need to check the timing apparently. Fix up the body. Couple dents. Let's go ahead and put a paint job on it. Let's go with silver. There we go. Look at that. There's our car. Fantastic. Now we have two options. We can go ahead and we could sell it and make a good amount of money. But let's go ahead, take her out on the road. I haven't really got to play this drive in here yet, so. Ah, it's arrow keys. Alright. Okay, here we go. This does not look bad at all. This kind of looks like a Jalopy. Oh, God, this is hard driving. I wonder... I actually might have to look... There we go. There we go. Woo! Holy shit! Oh! We got a drifter! Oh, shit. Alright. Whew. How did I change camera views? Oh shit, we're in trouble. Look at our radiator. Alright, let's head back to the garage here. I'm sorry, I'm enjoying myself a little too much. Alright, here's Charlie's. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's a covered garage. Look at that. Covered area. Nice. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull it in here. I believe we had a bad radiator. So let's go ahead, take a look at that, and then we might kick her on the road. Oh yeah, worn out radiator. Let's see, for cooling, a new radiator for a Walia. There we go. Just seeing used yeah, brand new one, why not? Okay, there's the new one. Install. We need to go into our... Okay, so I starts the motor. Good to know. We need to go in here to our inventory. There's the radiator, cooling fan. Remove the cooling fan. Install the cooling fan, and then there we go. That is cool. One thing I want to check real quick. Options. Aha! There's a wheel here. Okay, that's it. My CSIO. Cytec X52. Oh my gosh, wheel. There's a wheel! Holy shit! Look at that. Wow. Okay, that means, actually, we're going to try this again. We're going to click on that button. And I'm grabbing the wheel here. Okay. Oh, now this is a bit easier to drive, not a whole lot. Because there's no fine input. I don't know if there's a bad dead zone or what. But here's the thing, you can actually use the wheel. So, which is fantastic. And I'm on the wrong side of the road. I bet I know why this game is more for 270 wheel than a 900 degree wheel. So, is there a road that goes... Ooh, there's a road that goes back here. Alright, let's go explore back here a little bit. Alright, this car only has 4-speed. Okay. Cowabunga! Little picnic area. going? I don't even know where we're going. Vaughn. Huh. Alright, reverse. Alright, and away we go. Let's take the car back to the garage. This will take a little bit of getting used to with the steering wheel. I might have to make a configuration for my G27 to go into 270-degree mode before I go into this game. Woo! Look at that slide. How about that? That, or I just have a very big dead zone, because it seems like when the wheel catches, it is responding very well. Oh yeah, it's a dead zone thing, I think. Let's check it real quick. No dead zone. Let's make it a little bit more sensitive. And do that. There we go. There we go, it's responding a little sooner. I'll have to fiddle with it a little bit more, but hey, I just realized that you could use a wheel, which adds this a little bit in my book, because like in Jalopy, you can't really use the wheel, neither in Car Mechanics Simulator, but you can in my summer car, so. Alright, so what to do with this car? That is the thing. Hey, look at that, there's a kangaroo. Woo! There's a dude there. Huh. Oh, no. We're not going to race that dude. We would definitely lose to that car. Alright, let's head back across the street here to Charlie's. Alright. That was a very successful test run. How about that? Alright, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with this car quite yet, so how much is she worth? Wow, $8,300. That would go a long way in getting a better car. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and sell the car. We had some fun with her, fixed her up, wheeler dealered her. Let's go ahead. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Now we can get another car and go from there. Oh, what I screwed up was this. I bought this car. Its motor was blown to smithereens. It was not worth doing shit to. So, it is what it is. I learned the hard way with this one. Wow, I wish I had the money, because I'd buy that 1981, because that looks to be in pretty good shape. Alright, well, that's enough. That's all. That's all the time that I have for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this game. I am going to be playing it some more, because this is actually a fun game. So please like, subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Until next time, guys, have a good one.